There's no such thing as pure freedom in this world. Even the wind cannot blow on forever.
Welcome, ladies and gents. To another
Relax.
live stream video of Genshin Impact. I have sick still live streaming right now. So that what the Sigma. Wait, hold on. I cannot check.
Relax.
Never mind.
Freedom in this world. Even the wind cannot blow on forever.
Welcome, ladies and gents. To another. Okay, it's good. Good. I'm dying. Let's play Genshin Impact. Now it sounds like I'm really upset. I'm just tired of doing nothing. I didn't hit the gym today. I don't have membership. I don't know what to do. What? Kidding. It's just my throat. It's roughly injured right now because of the part that I scream all the time. And it's not good in my voice. Now I sounded like that old YouTuber from 2020 named Corpse. Hey, oi, baka. Oi, baka. Okay, no, we're not doing that. I actually did, but it's too late. I'm not using headphones today since I am bored of plugging it in. I just don't like headphones, bro. I'm not a big fan of headphones. I'm not built to become a gamer.
So we're underneath Nutlan right now? It looks nothing.
That's because in the distant past, Nutlan was home to an incredibly advanced civilization ruled by dragons. Humans only established their own society after the fall of the dragons.
So these are Saurian ruins?
I think she means actual dragon.
Wait! You mean like the elemental sovereigns? They had their own advanced civilization?
Yes, a really long time ago. Very few records have survived until now, so no one really knows what the devices here are for.
Did not
These
expect my
ruins have been
microphone to capture
abandoned for a long
two
time.
voices.
But with the recent increase in Abyss activity, the installations around here have somehow been activated again.
So what you're saying is, we're not in for an easy trip to the Night Kingdom.
No. It's going to be obstacle after obstacle from here on out.
Why are you all laughing like that? It's creeping Paimon out.
It's the pre-adventure excitement kicking in, right guys?
Of course. I'm eager to get started.
Then let's go. We
I'm
won't let
listening,
anything
guys.
stand in
I
our
am
way.
Icon Quest player. Very curious to how this thing will go on. How it will go down.
Seems like the road ends here. How should we get across?
I have Wanderer, guys.
As a professional trainer, I think you could stand to build up your endurance, Paimon.
Professional trainer? Paimon
Oi.
thought you were a warrior from the Collective of Planning.
That
Well,
wouldn't.
that goes without saying. But I actually work as a
Wanderer
sports
wouldn't be
coach.
able to
I
reach
provide
that.
professional guidance for many of Natlan's popular sports. And I don't just mean physical training. I design nutrition plans as well.
Ah, so basically no sugar, no soft drinks, no grilled meat.
Yeah, well,
Did I
Those
just
guys look familiar.
well?
Fought them before. Let's go. Show no mercy.
Crap, guys. No way, I just got. I was gonna be playing with that entity.
Stabilize.
things are about to get dicey.
Gonna go easy on you guys. I just open my. Where's the chest? Do I get Primo? Yes. Oh, now this is cool.
Whoa.
Yes.
The place we need to go seems really high up.
This is where it gets good. Really cool. I wish that
Quietly now.
took would take a longer. Still fun. Hold on.
Take it easy. Gotcha.
Energy recharge. Recharge.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Oh, cold.
The wind rises.
P1 constellation. Okay.
Too slow.
It's fine. Go back. No, I'm not I am not controlling it. It's just on its own going the way it was intended to be. Let's go out. So it's pyro. I don't have any pyro.
Let's light it up.
This is not really gonna be in the temporary part. I can still handle it either way. Perfect. You are the
Solidify. I will have order.
armor.
Swallow Fury.
I don't even know if I will get build Wanderer. Ah. Right.
Behold.
What? Where we should go? Or is this the place we've been to? Oh yeah. Okay. We gotta go up. I like the flames. They look
Adventure
cool.
time.
Oh, I like that. We can't go there. Oh, never mind. I was blind. I apologize for underestimating you, Yuta Okotsu. Oh. Something in here.
This is the final stretch. We just need to climb up, and we'll be there. Nothing to it.
Easy for you to say.
This. Okay. Wait, actually that. What? No, don't grab. How do you? Oh, okay. Make myself harder. Okay. Good. I allow it. I'll allow it. What? I have plenty of fire, Pythagorean. I am not losing.
This must be the entrance the Pyro Archon told us about. The one ripped open by the Abyss.
Yes. There's something in the depths of this place that feels familiar.
We actually have to go in there? Okay, Paimon just needs to psych herself up. Don't push her through before she's ready.
As long as my C1 can handle it. It's all good. I mean, it can handle it. Come on. Guys, I've never been to floor 12 before, but my wonder is pretty epically fire.
Hey! You don't have to drag Paimon! You're pulling too hard!
I like this place.
Looks like we made it. This is the Night Kingdom.
It looks so different from what I imagined.
That overflow of energy is probably what trapped Kachina here in the first place.
From this point forward, everything we know about the real world no longer applies. Anything can happen here.
Paimon's more worried about how we're gonna make it out. We obviously can't go back the way we came.
Do you see that patch of light on the ground? It's shining down from that fissure in the sky.
Oh yeah, right in front of us. So that's coming from up there?
Just like I said, our real-world knowledge doesn't apply here. We fell all this way, yet came out completely... If this was the real world, we'd have to climb our way back up to the entrance. But here, all we have to do is stand underneath the light and offer a prayer.
That's it? You really think that little of Paimon? That's not even why Paimon asked!
Bro, we
So
need
that means
to
all we need
write
to do
an
is
ace.
find Kachina and bring her to this location.
Exactly.
Dimension.
This light is streaming in from the real world.
No, we're going
It's a link between the
to
two
get out of
realms.
here.
The terrain looks difficult to navigate, and the visibility's not great either. How are we supposed to find Kachina in these conditions?
It's all for
These
Kachina.
floating black things don't look super friendly either.
Those are all manifestations of abyssal power. Be careful.
Ghost! A talking ghost!
More like
Calm
a
down,
guidance.
I'm here to help. You're the ones who helped Vichama, right? Yes, I'm Vichama's friend, Malco. I was completely lost to this realm until I sensed a mysterious power calling out to me. It's like it was seeking me out, attempting to reassemble the pieces of who I used to be. Of course, it could only do so much. I'm sorry I can only appear before you in this imperfect form.
No, we should be the ones apologizing. If the Spirit Speaker Stone hadn't become corrupted by the Abyss. But we had to destroy it. Otherwise, Vichama and his tribe...
Of course. Thank you for protecting him. I never imagined that, even after all these years, he'd still take such a risk. Under the power of the stone, it felt like our souls were Turns out even our regrets were
Whether in triumph or death, you want your best friend by your...
Exactly. That may not be in the cards for us, but it's not too late for you. You're looking for a young girl from the Children of Echoes, right? She's being chased by an embodiment of abyssal power. I'd like to help her while I'm still in this form, so follow me. Be
Oh,
careful.
she's here? How
This
did
place has
we
been
get
severely
here?
corroded by the Abyss.
How did
Paimon
Kachina
didn't
get...
realize it had gotten this bad.
It's like a seething volcano ready to engulf our
No,
world
that's
at
gonna
any
get
moment.
electrocuted. What the Sigma?
Quick, get back here! You can stick close to me.
Okay,
My power
what
will
can
be
you
able to
do
ward off
now?
attacks for the time being.
What can you do? Oh, Oh, Zhongli! Oh! Okay. Actually, I'm just gonna
Gather.
with
Keep this up.
this guy here.
Let's try another
I'm gonna
route.
use Zhongli as
This
well.
way.
Feel secure. Guys, the goat. Where is the goat? I didn't even see that coming. But what do you know? I have Zhongli in my
More
side.
monsters.
The Geo
We shouldn't
Archon.
waste our time on them.
A matter of fact, I have the
Going in!
Hydro Archon as well.
Here comes the
Temporary Hydro.
Squall and Fury.
Let's do the Hydro. Oh, well, I didn't have to go all out. Domain Society.
Too slow.
Gather.
Father Zhongli, protect me. You are like the goat. But I still feel like Zhongli is the strongest Archon. He's the oldest after all. But he get negs deep.
Paimon can't see anything!
It's easy to get lost here. Just stick close.
Negative diff by Saritz.
The wind rises.
Did you hear that? What? Never mind. It was probably just my imagination.
Don't scare Paimon like...
I heard it too. It was a voice from the abyss.
What did it say?
Doesn't matter. It certainly doesn't harbor good intentions.
Paimon just heard it too!
Wait,
Let's keep going. Paimon wants to get out of this place!
I'm on my tabs.
Quit following me.
There you are. There you are. A moment. There you are. A moment. It's just done really. Like we having conditions. Well, that's
We're
kind
here,
of
Kachina! Oh, honey? You made it!
Boku no
Looks like our
Hero.
reunion will have to wait until we take care of these monsters. Good idea. Let's go!
Okay. Guys, calm down. Okay, I'm my screen is freezing and I might actually I might use Lumin, which I don't have a good build this. Okay. You know what's gonna come. Wait. I actually don't have a counter for Zhongli. These freaking wolves. Because I use Kachina.
Right here!
Kind of on the map. Smash. You know what the real smash is? One for all.
Order guide you.
Smash! Boom! Then
Sight me in 6.
shoot style.
Behold.
You got fight back. Actually drained me a lot. I need
You're
to
here. You're finally here. Thank you
go
so
just pretended
much.
that like we didn't
The monster
exist
can appear
earlier.
from anywhere. It almost caught me a bunch of times.
Yeah,
The
you
YF's power
actually
helped keep me hidden, so I
you
just
hit
tried
that
to stay out of
wolves,
sight
bro.
until
I
you
got
got
stuck
here.
on floor 11 by that freaking
Had a girl. You did so well.
wolves.
And most
Or
importantly,
floor,
you
floor
weren't hurt.
12.
Should we start
Floor
heading
12.
back then?
Actually,
Phase one.
I have a request. Will you come visit the YF with me? I can't exactly put it into words, but something's wrong with the Ode of Resurrection. And I know it has something to do with that. Was the Pyro Archon's theory as well. Everything we've seen here
In the Night Kingdom, there are 6 main totem poles representing the Wyab of each tribe. You can think of them like the body of each Wyab. Additional totem poles, like the ones around here, serve as There are countless proxies scattered around the night, but if a proxy were to become severely contaminated...
Judging by the current situation, I don't think we're dealing with just one contaminated proxy. Even if we could drive back the abyss... Still, we can't just leave the YF to suffer.
I agree. We might even manage to draw out the monster that's been getting rid of the monster might slow down the deterioration of the night.
Kachina? What's wrong? Nothing. Just a headache. And that voice again, telling me to abandon the YF and leave this place.
Maybe we really should leave. Kachina's already been here for too long.
No, I'm fine. I don't just up ahead. I'll lead the way. Besides, I can still fight, so please,
Bro, how
help
long
me
you
out
been
a little
out?
longer.
You have a phone?
Listen to me, Kachina. We'll come with you, but that's because we want to help the Y-Up. Not because we have something to prove. You don't have anything to prove either. It's okay if you reach your limit.
All right, the sooner we get this...
We've already come all this way, so we might as well try to get to the bottom of it.
Let's go. This way.
I'll stay here and try to stall the Abyss Monster.
You're the
All by
goat.
yourself? That's too dangerous.
It's alright. I may not be as strong as that monster, but I'm definitely more familiar with the area. Besides, I don't have much time left. If you're anything like my friend, I'm sure you're not particularly fond of goodbyes. So go. Achieve your goal.
Thank you for everything.
You're a true...
Thank you. No one fights alone.
The goat. Oh,
Does
this
your head
feels
still
like
hurt? Let me help you walk.
Ace
I'm fine. You should know I'm made of stronger stuff than that.
dimension. I actually fell. Inactivate.
Gather.
What up, bitches? What's your damage at? I don't see him. Not because I am pyrokinesis video.
Wyab? Wyab! I'm back! My friends and I are here to heal you. Wyab?
So we were right. The contamination is already too severe. It's preventing the Y-Up from answering our... Alright, get ready, everyone! Time to purge the abyssal energy from this plate!
Careful. We've got company.
Already?
You really think that puny soul could slow me down? Courage in the face of futility is pure
This
folly.
is a strong one. I've
You
fight this
tried to
before.
get in my way, so I disposed of him.
14 star.
You killed Malco?
He would have dispersed with or without me. Rather than worrying about him, I would urge you to focus. You may have defeated others of my kind in the past,
Yeah,
but
that's true.
underestimate me now, and it will be to your peril.
No, I didn't underestimate them. They are strong. I have yellow.
This is intoxicating.
So you're going
The
down.
destruction it seeks captivates like a masterful work of art. I strive only for the... I thought this naive little girl was an exception, but it turns out humanity is full of lambs willing to offer. That is
You're
the
cooked if I'm gonna
tragedy
use
of your
Morlani
short
right now.
lives.
You are so
You
cooked.
understand nothing of all-encompassing power. Ancient names, pride, friendship, all empty ideas invented to give you a false sense of self-worth. The Pyro Archon created those grandiose ideals out of pure selfishness. Anything to avoid sharing power. Anything to avoid handing over the primordial gift to ordinary people like
Huh?
you. Don't believe me? Then ask yourself, why is the Pyro Archon strong beyond measure, while you, Kachina, remain so pathetically weak?
Because the Pyro Archon.
I...
What?
Kachina,
Why you comparing the Pyro Archon
give
to
me your hand.
China, bro? Imagine if Kachina
Feel
became
that?
the new Pyro.
I'm right here next to you.
Thanks, Moalani. You're right. I have nothing to fear.
You just got
Because
his
I'm
head
not
off.
alone anymore.
Yeah, My Hero Academia.
You're right. Maybe comforting ideals don't have any power, but you also couldn't be more wrong. You've never had to work for your own strength, so you will never understand the true source of our power.
What?
The courage we have to stand before you and not back down,
Power of friendship.
it comes from our friendship.
Yeah.
Power lies not in the ideal itself,
This
but
is
in our
so
commitment to upholding that ideal.
overrated
And
power,
in our
but it
decision to
still
stand
works.
together and fight!
Well said.
Let's go, Kachina. It shouldn't take more than two of us to handle an enemy like this.
Sorry in advance, but you deserve what's coming to you!
Bro, it's too humble.
There aren't
for
many in Natlan who
who
can beat
kind
us when we're
to
together.
become
It's time
fighter.
he got a taste of that kind of power.
Okay.
From the ashes to
That was bad. Okay. You're actually getting destroyed.
Amazing!
Getting 2-tapped though. Can't believe you're getting 2-tapped by
Right here!
Oh, you don't even last 15 minutes.
Amazing!
Okay. I forgot you have that on your tubes.
Here goes!
And I'm just gonna help you with okay. This is the hard part right here.
Right here!
Come on.
Let's ride.
Amazing! Japan! Check this out! That's the mark!
So just got 1 tap. Okay, that's actually a good 5-star. I got her.
We won! We
Think I don't want
actually
to.
won!
That's what he gets for underestimating you. Fantastic work, Kachina. Absolutely. This makes me so unbelievably happy.
I'm happy too, Moalani. Together we really are unstoppable!
Huh? What's happening?
Who is that?
My ancient name is glowing? But I thought I didn't bring it with me.
It's probably a projection from the real world. But that doesn't explain why it's glowing.
Wait, does that mean you're...
I don't know. I'm not an Archon player, guys.
That was a bold move, diving headfirst into the fire to save your friend, especially in a place so overrun with abyssal corruption.
That does it sound like
Still,
doing.
seeing you pull it off was really something. Everything you said was
Never mind.
exactly right. As isolated individuals, we stand no chance against the power of the
He is
abyss.
one of the people.
It took years' worth of scars and lots of unnecessary suffering for me to... The Pyro Archon's plan will unite us as one. Only then will we have the power to defeat the strongest of foes. Tupac, a warrior from the people of the Springs. I fought against the Abyss during the invasion 500 years ago.
I've heard that name before. You were the giant who saved all of Nutlan.
Since you were able to awaken my words from your ancient name, that means you have fully embodied the aspirations of the... Under the name Umoja, you shall unite the tribes and save Nutlan from its...
Me?
As long as blood still runs through your veins, even the tiniest spark of steel against stone can ignite a flame. Its blaze will become one with our vision for Nutlan. Even amid everlasting darkness, our bonds remain eternal.
What's wrong, Malani?
So many memories. My brain was just flooded with everything he once knew. So that's what happened.
What do you mean? Did you just figure something out?
500 years ago, they foresaw the very crisis we're facing now. Efforts to save Nutlan started all the way back then.
We can go over the details once we get back. We shouldn't linger here longer than we have to. I know bits and pieces, but I had no idea Mualani was also part of the...
This sounds like something that's going to need a lot of explaining.
Oh.
Okay, that should be enough. Why up? Can you hear me?
I hear your voice, Kachina. My...
Great. Well then, I'm afraid it's time to say goodbye. I just wanted to... I was going to ask why you bestowed an ancient name upon... I'll keep searching within myself for the...
You are already an outstanding child.
Huh?
You are all my most beloved children. It has always been my honor to protect. Your ancient name is just that. And focus on who you want to be. You are already worthy of your name. Now, you need only... The story of your ancient name is for you to continue.
Why did they kill it?
Just like your parents, my love for you will never
See a name
change.
from back then and he's
No matter
he's
what
he's
the
using it
future
again.
holds.
That's what an ancient name is? I don't know. I am not an Archon player.
It gladdens me to see the Pyro Archon's plan move another step towards completion. But it is time for you to leave this place.
So if the Archon is a
situation
normal,
here
ordinary
getting
people,
worse.
does that mean he can extend her life for a very
Go
long
now,
time
my
since he
children.
have the primordial
Save
power of the
Nutlan on
God God?
behalf of all you hold dear.
I know we've never met before, Wyab,
I thought it
but I
was
just wanted to
Blooming,
say
bro.
thank you for encouraging Kachina. It was exactly what she needed to hear.
Whoa! What's going on? An earthquake?
We're out of
Isaac
time.
School. I'm about to pump right now.
It's the power of the Abyss. Quick, we need to run!
Bro, that doesn't look normal. My head is freaking
It's a Sealy!
small.
The Sealy
and
opened
this
the way for
freaking arm
us!
is the biggest. And just the view. This is normal form. Okay, what am I doing? Oh shit, I was just flexing and now I'm gonna die. I lag. Sorry. Okay. No way I'm going to flip in.
Whoa, what's going on?
Oh, I thought it's
We're out
gonna...
of time.
Bro!
It's the power of the abyss.
Can't believe I
Quick, we need
died
to
because
run.
I was flexing my muscles.
It's a Sealy! The Sealy opened the way for us!
Nice one, silly. Hope I don't die the second time because I got lag frame rate. Hurry up, Lumin. Let's go. Damn, you're fast. What the Sigma? Ah. What is this? No.
The opening in the sky! It's closing!
We need to hurry, or we'll be stuck here.
Why is that freaking rock spawning right in front of me? Huh?
Watch out for the falling rocks!
Oh
Through
shit.
the middle.
I'm about to get crushed by that. Wait a minute. Yes. Okay, we're good. Okay, I can flex my breaker radialis right now. I can flex it. Yes. Hold on. Pay attention to this because this is a big ass thing right here. Imagine if it plays. What? This is interesting now. Bro, you're cook. Or the pyro icon might save you. He's there, right? Mama? Mama? Are you underground?
You've
You
done
did
well. Now come home.
Troy. It's connected. The world from ours. Damn. It's connected. I want your love.
The Pyro Archon saved us.
But she's not here. Yeah, didn't she say she used it all up?
She's still in the speaker's chamber. What we saw in the Night Kingdom was just her consciousness.
So you're saying her consciousness did all that?
Every
What?
great display of power comes at a price.
Okay, plot hole.
You must feel terrible, Kachina. Just hold on. We'll get you to a doctor soon. Let's get back to the stadium. The Pyro Archon said she'd have a doctor waiting for us.
I recommend getting a full checkup, just to make sure no damage gets left behind.
But,
Paimon feels okay. What about you, Traveler? Right. You always seem to do pretty well against the Abyss.
Let's get going. We need to share what we learned in the Night Kingdom as well.
Right. The Wyatt mentioned something about the Pyro Archon's plan. What is it exactly?
I'll let her explain everything. We're all a part of the plan now. Every move we make from here on out will decide Natlan's ultimate fate.
Quit following me.
Mom.
Huh. There's a lot less stuff here than before.
No, it's empty.
It's good to see you all here in one piece.
What happened? Use that.
I know you must have a lot of questions, but let Koichi check you over first. It's best not to let any lingering effects of the Abyss go untreated.
Thank goodness you made it back. I came here as soon as the Pyro Archon told me about your plan. Take a seat, everybody. I'll examine you one by one. All right, that should do it for now. But just to be safe, I'll perform another checkup in a couple of days. I have to say, though, I've never seen anyone react to the Abyss like you, Traveler. It's like you're completely immune to its power.
Because
She's always been special like that. She can even purify its power. Wait, now that you mention it, Paimon doesn't think she's affected either.
Given the current situation, That ability will likely play a great role in the events to come.
Of course. I still have patients to see, so I'll head out.
Thank you, Koichi.
All right, all right. We might not see eye to eye, but we both had good intentions. Just give it time. I'm sure we'll figure things out between us one day.
Yeah.
All right. There's so much to discuss, I don't even know where to begin. You've seen it for yourselves now. The devastation in the Night Kingdom. I'll get straight to the point. Nutlan is on the verge of destruction. It's very possible our nation has less than a year before total devastation.
Huh?
No. That can't be true, can it?
That's right. But I've only ever disclosed that fact to the handful of people working with me to save this nation. Our looming destruction is not a recent development, but the inevitable conclusion of the disaster the Abyss initiated 500 years ago.
Mulani told us a little bit about that.
500 years ago, all the nations of Tevat were invaded by the Abyss. Unlike the other nations, Nutlan never had stable and deep-rooted ley lines, so we suffered the worst of the invasion. The battle against the Abyss was exceedingly long and brutal. In the end, victory came at the cost of our civilization and countless lives. Even then, it took centuries of solving the disasters caused by the Abyss to finally achieve the peace we know today. And still, this is but a superficial victory. The forces of the Abyss have merely been driven back underground. Their threat to Nutlan remains as real as ever.
I'd never have guessed.
The problems plaguing the Night Kingdom are all the more complicated because that realm is essentially functioning as Nutlan's ley lines. Immediately after the war, our calculations estimated that we would have a maximum of 500 years before the Night Kingdom was... But at that time, we were a nation of the destitute. Our people no longer believed in victory. Our civilization was dying, our faith crumbling, and the line of power passed down from the Wayab nearly... If we didn't bring the nation back together, it would be foolish to even dream of defeating the Abyss in the future. So, the Archon had a long and involved discussion with the heroes of each tribe, and finally came up with a 500-year-long plan to save Nutlan.
So that's what happened. After finding Kachina, I encountered a strange figure who gave me a series of since the plan was mentioned in those memories. I guess I've been chosen to play an important role in it, but there's still something I don't understand. Those memories showed me the Pyro Archon from back then, and it was you.
Huh? But that doesn't make any sense. The Pyro Archon is supposed to be human. It's impossible for a human to live that long.
That's right. The hardest thing for humans to overcome has always been time, or rather, the natural limitations of our lifespan. A god can extend a human's life by using a certain amount of divine power, or subjecting them to a curse. But, as we all know, Nutlan doesn't have gods like that. We can only rely on our own methods. A human life is like a flame destined to be extinguished. 500 years ago, I placed my life within the sacred flame. Only by dying before my time could I have the chance to wake up.
So, in other words, this is your second life?
Yes. We only managed to defeat the Abyss all those years ago because the tribes came together as one. If the Nutlan of the future was to have a fighting chance, the Pyro Archons that came after the war had to rebuild the decimated tribes. The goal was to reunite the people and restore the strength of each tribe's Wayab. Once a tribe was back to its full strength, the tribe's Wayab would select a hero, indicating the tribe was once again ready for war. The Chosen would then stand by my side in defense of our nation, just like great heroes of old, 500 years.
So that means I'm one of the Chosen.
That's right. You bear the ancient name Umoja. The same one held by the hero from your tribe 500 years ago. It means unity. After your adventure in the Night Kingdom, I trust you've come to fully understand the meaning of that name.
So in other words, you always knew who the Wyatt were going to pick from each tribe?
Yes. According to the plan, each tribe was supposed to have been fully restored by the time I awoke. The 6 heroes successfully inherited the ancient names from 500 years ago, but the intel regarding the plan wasn't passed on to them. Once again, it comes down to the deterioration of the Night Kingdom. Communication between the Sacred Flame and the Wyatt has been blocked.
Just like how the Ode of Resurrection failed to bring Kachina back.
Exactly. It's just another tactic the Abyss is using against us. The Abyss may not possess intelligence, but its methods certainly aren't easy to counter. If we want to unblock that information from being passed on, my presence alone isn't enough. The ancient name-bearer must establish a greater connection to their name. So, I've tried my best to help them from the sidelines. Currently, Shilonin of the Children of Echoes, Kinich of the Scions of the Canopy, and Iansan of the Collective of Plenty have all been acknowledged by their names. During your adventure, you too earned the acknowledgement of your Wyatt Mualani. In the process, you gained the memories stored within your name.
But we have less than a year!
Yes, but we have no choice. We cannot start the plan until all the heroes have been gathered. That's also why I haven't been able to take action despite the urgency of the situation.
But if you knew this whole time, why didn't you just tell me about my role in all this? Wouldn't that make everything go a lot?
Perhaps, but the opposite could also be true. Knowing your destiny too early could mean failing to realize your full potential. Just like your determination to save Kachina, I hope your commitment to this endeavor comes from your own strength of will, rather than a sense of obligation.
So I suppose you're not going to tell us who the final 2 heroes are then?
That's right. Their time is yet to come. Putting pressure on them beforehand will only hinder their development.
Okay.
I can only trust in the judgment of the Wyatt. I have never believed I could solve this crisis alone. In fact, it was precisely because I chose to trust and rely on others that we managed to get this far. Nutlan's salvation lies not in its Archon or any singular individual, but in us all. You're quite perceptive, aren't you? I thought I might get away with avoiding the topic.
Huh? Oh, right! All of the stuff you stored here before, where did it all—
Even though I sacrificed my power, I still needed a contingency plan to ensure you would make it back from the Night Kingdom. After all, I was the one who allowed you to take that risk, and Mualani has an important role to play in my plan. In addition to their sentimental value, the items I stored here held a much more important purpose: fuel.
Fuel? So back then, that's what—
Yes. The stories embodied by those items are certainly important, but there's an even more significant trait they all share. Every item belonged to a hero of Nat. Over time, they became imbued with a certain amount of contending fire from being carried in battle. On their own, each item's power is limited, but together, their combined effect can prove quite useful in a dire situation. By burning those items, I was able to activate the contending fire stored within them to open the boundary between the 2 worlds. It was a rather crude approach, so all their power was depleted in an instant, as you can see.
But weren't they all precious treasures? What about their store?
That's exactly why I dragged you all here. No matter what, I never wanted the Pyro Archon to have— Oh, I'm so sorry.
You have nothing to be sorry for. You all deserve my thanks, actually. If you hadn't saved the totem pole, that area of the Night Kingdom would have been forever lost to the Abyss.
So,
And then, it would only be a matter of time before the Children of Echoes
powerless
was
now?
met with disaster. Besides,
I don't even
when
know
those
how
heroes
you know
entrusted their
she
belongings
lost
to me,
the
or
power in
the
the
Pyro
first
Archon
place.
of their time,
I was
it was
high,
out of a
okay?
desire to
I am
contribute to
not an
Nutlan's
idol.
survival. If they knew those items helped save the present-day heroes of Nutlan, they would not mourn their loss.
Even when you put it that way, I still feel bad.
Besides,
I don't even know
when
how
those
you
years
know.
entrusted their belongings to me, remember
Power
what I told you
looking
about
crazy.
their time? The
I was
people
high,
and the
okay?
events of the
I
past
am
are
not
never
an idol
survivals
now.
to us. We simply carry them with us in a different form. In that sense, we didn't lose anything at all. If you still have regrets, let them fuel your resolve in the battles to come. Your deeds will become new legends and nurture new forms of power just like the items
Well, we'd still like to return the.
Well, if that's the case, just treat me to a drink sometime. Now that Kachina has returned, we can finally hold the victory feast and celebrate your team's triumph in the Night Warden. And we could all use the rest, that's for sure. Plus, you'll be able to silence everyone who doubts.
Still, now that I know the danger we're facing, having a victory feast doesn't feel...
Try not to let it get to you. It's important to stay calm. Worrying about it will only affect your judgment. All right. You should head out. I'll join you in a bit.
Alright. On his solo stuff. On his office. On her office. Trying to meditate. What are we gonna get? We're gonna get teleported to the traveler back, or we're gonna see some new insight about the Archon, or a flashback. Hello? Okay, flashback. This live consciousness.
When I was young, I used to sit by the hot springs and listen to the stories of warriors from all over Nutlan. They attract people from all walks of life. Friends come easy here, no matter what tribe you're from. The people of the springs have never claimed the hot springs as their own private property. They are there to bring all hot spring buddies together. It's been really nice, seeing the children of my tribe get older. It's helped me gradually understand the true value of the springs. I've witnessed their energy, their determination, their absolute... even when they cause trouble, I never managed to hold on to my anger for long. It's unbelievable how quickly they worm their way back into my good... I'm certain Mualani will become a great warrior when she grows up. She possesses infinite potential. I can see it. One day, when I'm no longer in fighting form, I'll come here and tell stories to all the children, just like those warriors did for me. So, you better get busy, Pyro Archon, or I'll end up running out of stories.
He's dead. Pyroarchon's fighting the Fatui that heals, bro. I heal.
Our nation is engulfed in darkness. Our tribes stand divided, and yet you promise victory in the Abyss is a cunning enemy, one that I faced in battle many times. Were that not the case, I would never understand. My rage will never know absolution, and my power will no longer aid you. But you came to me because you knew you could convince me with just a single sentence. I understand your choice. The heroes of today will forge the path ahead with blood and fire. Just remember to earn us the victory we are owed. Otherwise, rest assured, I'll find a way to collect the debt.
What? The fire,
For
bro?
Nutlan.
No. No, it's not her father.
So, you're gonna head 500 years in the future to serve as the Pyro Archon again? But what about the you from right now? You're just gonna die?
You can't ask her those questions and expect her to answer, my dear. The decision is hers to make, and she deserves our support. We will do everything we can to rebuild the tribes. Don't you worry. Even across time, we will all do our part to fight for Nutlan's future.
Yeah, Mom's right. We'll always believe in you, sis. Oh, seriously though, Dad should be here. Where is he?
I imagine he didn't know what to say, so he chose not to come at all. Don't take it to heart, my dear. That's just who he is. Just remember, no matter what happens in the future, we will always love you.
I'll come find you one day. I know I can't live that long, but I'll think of something. There has to be a way for us to meet again one day. If there's an answer out there somewhere, I'm gonna find it. So, don't forget about me.
Bruh. What's that shot, bro? Stop making that flipping shots. It's freaking...
If that's your decision, then you have my full support, Archon.
May our children live to see such a lovely son.
For Nutlan!
No one fights alone. The rules are my legacy. They shall grant us the strength to overcome the next tragedy.
War forged the 6 tribes, taught us how to fight, instilled it.
Who will be the one to bring this to an end?
We are the inheritors of memory and legend. Those who grew alongside sun and wind. Those who forged our own destiny and future. That is Nutlan's fire. The lifeblood of our nation.
Oh my gosh, that flash. Bro, you can't just do that always. Yeah. It's making me sleep. Alright. That was a nice flashback of her family
Squall Fury.
cheering him up for his
Take it easy.
her nation. Alright. Huh? Yeah, whatever.
Hey, Koichi! You here for the victory feast too?
Oh, no. I knew Chaska would be here, so I just came to deliver some medicine. It's not that I don't want to celebrate Kachina and the others. I'm so glad she made it back. It's just... well, I'll make things awkward.
Ah, well, you two had a fight, so Paimon can understand.
She didn't cause any trouble during your trip.
Yeah, she was super helpful. She gave us a lot of useful info.
That's good. That's all I needed to know.
Is there a reason you asked? You were pretty outspoken when we first met, but now it's like you're holding something back.
Maybe it seemed unreasonable, picking that fight with her before you left, but I did it for a reason. Her impulse to fight is extremely strong. Her mental strength helps her rein it in, but she still loses control sometimes. I had no idea what you might face in the Night Kingdom,
Bro, I don't
so
even know
I
who
didn't
she
want to take
is,
any
and
chances.
just coming out here with
So what you're saying is...
anger backstories. We got a beef with Kachina, I think, back then, but I forgot.
Okay, so maybe it sounds a little stupid, but it works pretty well. It helps her keep her cool for a little while. Anyway, I'm just glad you were able to make it back safe and sound. That's all.
What? Do you really have to go that far?
No way. Chaska never opens up about her own pain, especially to her family. I appreciate
don't
the
even care about you
and
anymore.
if you ever need a doctor, you know who to find.
Who would have thought there was a deeper reason behind their arguing? In the end, it's all the Abyss's fault. Paimon's had enough of them.
Yeah. Let's get out of here and I want to sleep already. Oh, in real life. Let me end this. I want another part. Or I should end this. Alright. Let's have a victory. Is that the weekend? Oh my gosh. I don't know why. I ran away.
Let's give a huge round of applause to our brave young warrior, Kachina!
Save your tears for another day.
Thank you, everyone. I'm so glad I finally made
Arigato,
it.
Minna.
I always knew you could do it.
Dahil
With so much
desu.
potential at your age, you have a great future ahead of you.
You're one to talk. Don't think I didn't know you were the first person to abandon your team. I'll be dealing with you when we get back.
I had no choice. My friend invited me. I couldn't just...
Oh, really? So you weren't just trying to get ahead?
I wasn't, I swear. I just happened to find that bearer injured in the wild. So when he insisted on repaying the favor, what was I supposed to do? I'm just one person. I figured Kachina would have no trouble replacing...
But the fact of the matter is that after your departure, everyone else started thinking about swapping teams too.
I'm really sorry, Kachina. It was wrong of us to abandon you like that.
It's amazing that you still made it all the way through to the Night Warden Wars. That's the highest.
So, what about you guys? Did you make it far?
Our team captain drank too much the night before the competition and turned up late to the stadium on the day.
Serves you all right. No sympathy from...
All right. There's no need to be like that, Uncle. Dear friends, I'd like to say a few... Firstly, I'm grateful to my friends and our great Archon for helping to bring
Bro,
me
the Archon
back.
is here?
This traveler and her companion Paimon are some of the strongest people I've ever met. If they were allowed to participate in the pilgrimage, I have no doubt that they'd win the... They've agreed to let me learn from them. With their help, I believe I can become even stronger still. And let's not forget my good friends, Moalani, Chaska, Kanich, and Ayan-san. They all helped the traveler and Paimon They too deserve to be called our heroes. So, please give another round of applause.
Well said!
Ooh, I wanna sleep.
I'll drink to that. How does it feel being a hero?
To be honest, it's a bit overwhelming.
Well, you better get used to it. Next up, undefeated champion!
Hey, please don't make fun of me.
That's not even insult. I mean, I don't know. Oh, let's stop. Let's go.
Ah, you're here. Have some fruit juice. I got it specially
to
for
the
you
Archon.
two.
We're talking to the Archon.
Oh, that's Paimon's.
You look like you've still got questions.
Yeah.
Ask away.
Let's take it a little bit more farther since talking to her.
Because they had their own lives to live. The thought of telling them, abandon your families and everyone you love, and come with me to the end of time, for in 500 years Nutlan will be destroyed, it seemed too cruel. You could just as easily point out that everything in this world would come to an end eventually. But life is short. And beyond a point, it just doesn't seem real. Imagine if I said, let's leave right now, and go save the sun because it'll flame out in a few million years. It would sound quite ridiculous. I couldn't make them shoulder that burden with me. Besides, every generation will have its heroes, this one included. The plan could still work without them. Or, of course, without me. But since I was the one who came up with the plan, I felt duty-bound to see it through to the end.
Paimon's suddenly remembering that portrait in your room. Was that your family from back?
Yes, it was. So when you asked me who my sister grew up to be, the truth is that very little information survived. From what I've been able to piece together, I can conclude with a reasonable degree of confidence that she ended up as an architect. She played an instrumental role in rebuilding the scions of the Canopy tribe, designing and still, it was an impressive achievement, and I'm very proud of her. You feel loss keenly. It seems to stir up feelings of regret in you. This is a war, and there can be no war without loss. I am already far more fortunate than those who lost. The people of Nutlan look to me as their Archon, and the weight of their expectations is mine to bear. I must see our fate through to the very end.
Yeah, doesn't that mean the way everything ends has already been written, including your plan?
I suppose, but so what? Don't forget, time takes many forms. The past, present, and future coexist, and all are equally important. Even if the future ends in destruction, there's still no reason to give up on the here and now. And it's precisely because we humans cannot know our fate that we will never give up on our struggle. This is a pivotal moment. We are still 2 heroes short. Well, 3 to be precise. There's one further hero who I'm hoping to get on my side, whatever it takes. Your resistance to the corrupting power of the Abyss is truly remarkable. It would easily make you an all-important figure in the upcoming battle. If you agree to join us, you will not only gain my full support in your journey, but I will also forge a brand new ancient name for you.
Yo.
Ancient names can be forged?
They can.
I don't even know
Several
how
strict
it
conditions
works, but
must be
that
met,
sounds
but
cool.
if they couldn't be forged at all, then the number of them in circulation would have long dwindled. Possessing an ancient name would mean that your adventures in Nutlan are recorded in full. Your stories would be remembered by our people for all the years to come. The Ode of Resurrection may have temporarily lost its power, but still. Take this as my personal guarantee that I shall never let you fall. Just like in the Night Kingdom, I will be there for you. That is a promise I will fulfill at all.
Yeah, we can't just ignore.
Wonderful. Then I'll reach out to Shilonen right away. She's the one who will forge the name. We've never forged an ancient name for an Outlander before, but I trust she'll find a way.
Alright, complete. Do we get an Act 3?
My lord, we've received word that the Pyro Archon has lost much of her power. Although your injury complicates things, this is most certainly the opportune time to seize the Gnosis.
Okay.
Victory and defeat are rules, not outcomes. I have never taken advantage of an opponent in a time of weakness, and I don't intend to start now.
Okay. He respects that type of fighting, huh? I didn't expect you to do that. You're really that dirty.
As for you, I must confess, I did not expect that little trick of yours to save the day.
No matter how dense the fog, as long as the sun remains, we cannot turn day into night. She could have dispelled it. She simply chose not to. You don't have much time, and you're injured on top of that. What do you plan to do next?
I'm beginning to see just how useful you may turn out to be. You heard something from here, didn't you?
Okay. I don't know. That was a good flashback. Yo, let's talk to that one.
Oh, something else you'd like to ask? Well, our intel suggests he hasn't made any new movements yet. Although Kenichi's investigation helped us confirm that he's being aided by someone from the Masters of the Nightwind. I'm getting closer to narrowing down who that may be, but it's still unclear whether this person aided the captain out of willingness or coercion. If you learn anything about this during your adventure... Oh, something else you'd like to ask? The Abyss is the most formidable enemy in all of Teyvat. In the beginning, it took failure and tragedy to even begin to learn how to fight back. All of the methods you've seen in other nations were developed based on experience and insight passed down over generations. We know them to work, but few of us actually understand why. It's the same for the method we use here in Nutlan. Ever since ancient times, elemental energy has been one of our most reliable weapons against the Abyss. As for the principles behind it, I'm afraid you might have to seek answers from someone older than the position of Pyro Archon itself. Oh, something else you'd like to ask? That also comes down to the long-standing effects of the Abyss. Our people's survival is inextricably tied to the Wyab, but their power has its limits. They cannot offer our people the same degree of protection outside our borders. In fact, people who do decide to leave often suffer from memory loss, and everyone in Nutlan understands this. That's why our people never leave without a good cause. Even if someone is left with no choice, the chief of their tribe must seek approval with the Wyab to grant them leave. And the Wyab have always been very strict about granting that approval. Since extending protection beyond our border, still, there's no need to worry. The Wyab extend their protection to all within Nutlan, including visitors from afar. Oh, something else you'd like to ask?
I'm good. Can I hear it again?
Oh, something else you'd like to ask?
Okay, another one.
Oh, something else you'd like to ask?
Yes.
Oh, something else you'd like to ask?
Okay, another one last.
Oh, something else you'd like to ask?
Okay, last one. It was addicting. It is addicting. Hi, Tita. Hi, Tita. Let's go, Tita.
Oh, something else you'd like to ask?
Okay, get up. Get up. I'm sure this will be cherished on our memories forever. Wait, are we actually done? No way. No! Okay.
The wind rises.
Yes, I'll finish the story now.
Oh, something else you'd like to ask?
Nah. Last time we're gonna see the Pyro Archon. Let me check my gallery first before I say goodbye to her. I only been gotta find that folder. I need to post it right now.
You think I've got a sharp tongue? I just tell it like it is. If someone can't handle it, maybe that's their problem.
Where is Genshin Impact?
Relax. There's no such thing as pure freedom in this world. Even the wind cannot blow on forever.
Crumble!
Okay. I am tall. Lewat yan. What? There we go. Nah, I found it. Alright, good guys. Yeah. Do my
Oh, something else you'd like to ask?
try. Yo. So what a sigma.
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth, and those that come across you tend to stay a while, so it is where many things come to settle.
Quake! Solidify!
This night was fun. Like, won't you let it go? I'm wonderful all the way home. All good.
Stabilize!
Dropping frame rate. Fuck.
Huh?
Okay, good thing is here, this wall is up. There you go. Where's my engaging?
you.
Huh? Huh? What are we getting?
Squall and Fury.
Now this is epic. I don't know how I am able to reach this type, but if I go down there more longer, just physics, I guess.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
The wind rises.
Quietly now.
The hunter. The hunted.
Done.
The healthiest drink is tea.
You think I've got a sharp tongue? I just tell it like it is. If someone can't handle it, maybe that's their problem. Too slow.
Squall and Fury.
Busted.
Now it's raining.
Behold!
A good rain. Now I don't feel like sleeping for some reason, which is okay.
The wind rises.
destroy this. Go over here. Put the glider on. Then jump up it at the last second. Find the next commission. I'm done. Okay. Girl next door.
Quit following me.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
Relax.
When you're high up, everyone can hear your voice. Something that catches your eye.
Right, guys, I haven't been playing Genshin for more than a million days. Imaginarium here. This is what my friends are talking about. I don't care, bro. I'm bored of this game anymore, so I am just play for. Sorry, bro. I am done with commissions every day. I can't believe I actually got tired of this game. That's the truth. The truth hurts. But that's fine, cause I will rise and climb up. I need to cook some chicken as well. I missed a lot. Look at all perfect. See, that's how good I cook.
Quit following me.
That's how
Ad Astra.
good I am. Alright, guys, it's been so long, so get out of here. Get back to work. Come back and get back to work again. Alright. So that's gonna be pretty much wrapping up for today's live stream video, guys. Hope you did all enjoy them. Please do drop a like and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss a flipping live stream. I'm practicing some voice stuff right here, even though there's no viewers. But